Here's everything you didn't know about the classic Star Wars Battlefront 2. The game officially had DLC that included 2 new heroes, Asajj Ventress for the dark side with her chain lightsabers and the unique ability to throw lightsaber shuriken, and Kit Fisto for the light side with his acrobatic attacks and unique force or blast ability. The DLC also came with 4 maps from the first original Battlefront, as well as adding some extra game modes to maps like Heroes vs Villains on Naboo. This DLC was only available for players on Xbox Live, but if you didn't download this back on the original Xbox, don't worry, because buying the game on Xbox One via backwards compatibility will have the DLC with the game. Many players don't realize that stamina recovery isn't a default game feature. In fact, it's part of a secret medal system that rewards players with buffs the more kills and objectives they complete during one life. Going to the career profile, we can see that there's different buffs awarded for different medals achieved, like elite versions of blasters, including the beam sniper rifle, remote rocket launcher, precision pistol, and phase shirt shotgun, which all have purple colored blaster bolts and do way more damage, as well as medals for increasing defense, health regeneration, and overall damage. You will lose these buffs once you die, as seen with the aura disappearing, but to keep them permanently you'll have to get the same corresponding medal 64 or more times. But doing this means that you can't turn them off on that profile, and in every match after, if you switch weapons once, you will activate the elite blaster. Stamina recovery so happens to be the easiest medal to earn, which is why so many people have already unlocked it permanently. You can recruit soldiers to stay by your side and follow you as part of your squad. They'll guard corners, shoot whoever you lock on, and hop in any vehicle you drive. No tutorial really explains or tells you about this, making it very easy to miss, but to even perform the feature you'll need to have a high enough rank, which increases the more medals and awards you earn. Privates can command only 1, while generals can recruit 4, but playing 2-player or online caps the other player teammate at 2. DICE's special mode Ewok Hunt, where you play as Ewoks hunting stormtroopers trapped in the woods, was actually inspired by the classic Battlefront 2 game mode Hunt, where you play as the special inhabitants of the respective planet versing normal factions, like droids versus Gungans, which by far is the most ridiculous thing in the game, and slightly therapeutic. Sometimes it's 2 special factions versing each other, like on Tatooine. There's basically a hunt mode for all planets with special reinforcements, but many players can easily miss the fact that you can play as them since they're exclusive to the hunt mode. You probably never noticed that most vehicles in the classic Battlefront 2 have weak points that if you manage to hit will do way more damage than usual. Just like getting a headshot, when you hit a vehicle's weak point, the inside of your reticle will glow red. Each ship has it in a different spot, like the snail tank being on the side of the back wheel, the neck of the AT-AT, and so on. Some are harder to find than others, but knowing their locations is helpful even for non-heavy classes, as every type of damage is amplified. It's weird that the clones have one of the lowest variations of skins in the game, despite most of the maps being based off of episode 3, where clones are clearly shown to have variations of Legion colors and patterns. Instead, each class uses a different clone armor seen in the movies, and cutscenes as well. The only actual variation is on Geonosis changing to Phase 1 gear. But the only skin that stays in its Phase 2 variant is the Clone Commander, even though it did have a Phase 1 skin made in the files. They probably didn't use it because the official Commander color was already given to the Sharpshooter, which wouldn't have made any sense. Surprisingly, the Rebels have the most map-specific skin variations, not only rocking the Tantive Force skin, but the Hoth Snow appearance as well. Plus, the Assault Troopers camouflage changes depending on the planet's main overall color, having an urban variant for Camino and Polis Massa, a jungle variant for all the forest planets, and a desert version, which is used for everything else. Challenge your friends to see if they knew any of these facts by sharing the video.